Anthony Canales, followed by Ed Schultz, followed by Ed Worley.
We still have part of the PowerPoint.
Okay, we're still in the 3-minute thing, too.
Okay.
We'll wait until you
Thank you very much.
get keyed up here.
I'm hoping that they didn't get rid of it there. That you have Let me see if I can talk correctly over the microphone this time. Just a quick correction. I may have inadvertently stated that Greg Austin was an employee of Pinnacles from the Me report. In reality, if I misstated, he was listed in the report as being an employee over at Hopper Mountain. Okay, we got to move this real quick.
You need to state your name and all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Anthony Canales again. Okay, Methodist take non-lead bullets and calibers primarily as a concern in regards to handgun ammunition. Penal Code Section 12323B1. If you start running into densities comparable to brass, and there are some copper alloy brass combinations that you can have interchangeability, handgun hunters might run afoul of armor-piercing ammo regulations. Barnes is already quite well presented in the video and whatnot. There's just some availability and some calibers. One issue among us hunters, especially with rifle ammunition, has to do with drag and accuracy and run out. And you start embossing, you may have drag problems. I'm talking in a separate manner. I'm sorry. There's the calibers issue. You have to worry about whether your marking method is going to start changing the accuracy of the bullet. The Barnes bullet's a fine bullet. I've shot it before. It's fairly accurate. But in the video, you see what could be a 3/4 inch group at 100 yards. If it was shot at 100 yards, if it's shot farther, it's fine. If it's shot closer, then they might want to look at the rifle. Personally, I work in manufacturing, not in the ammunition business, so these are just generic terms in regards to manufacturing in general and barriers of entry. Obviously, Barnes is leader of the pack. They make a fine bullet. They've been around for forever. But these barriers of entry are also dependent upon whether you folks end up putting new requirements like that every bullet has to be identified. Tooling, machines, that kind of thing. Right? Steel tools and dies can take a certain amount of time if you go for the embossing technologies. So obviously, these are all part of the costs that affect things. Estimated cost of non-lead bullets. Copper is a commodity, as was discussed earlier. We're seeing a large number of price increases from the major manufacturers. If you look at one of the websites, Mid-South Catalog, price a box of 50 of the triple shocks ran $28.60. A box of 50 of the Spears and .308 caliber 150 grain ran $20.51, but for double the quantity. Copper toxicity, there's literature in regards to ovines and hens where it's toxic or causes illness. Dr. Saba can probably address that better than myself. You have a laceration issue. We've been talking about the junk issue, cutting up in internal lacerations. If you look at the video, remember the video, the design or the petals of the bullet form this leaf that cuts. And if the bullet remains in the animal and is ingested by a condor, it has the potential, right, to cut just as much as garbage. Overpenetration is a safety issue. Solids tend to overpenetrate under certain conditions, loadings and proximity, that kind of thing. Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Any questions?
No. Any questions? Thank you.